Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Cinema Circle, the show where we talk and do movie reviews of all your favorite releases coming out of Hollywood. The show that is for the fans, by the fans. I know it's been a while, but we are back. I'm your host for today, Mrs. Scenario Shaquille VonJevy, and joining me as usual is Patricia Rostrulo.
Hello everyone.
And Anthony Unos.
Hello.
The movie that we are doing today is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Let's check it out.
All you do is yell at each other. You're not friends.
No, we're family. Except maybe her.
Alright guys, so we're back. We just watched Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's start off with the things that we thought were good about this movie.
Okay, can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna guess.
Baby Groot!
He was the best part of the movie for me. Like, I'm not gonna give too much away, but there's a section kind of in the beginning where it's like, okay, I'm gonna love him throughout the he can't do wrong.
Yeah.
And like, I thought it would be a little cheesy, but it wasn't, and I was like, no, he's gonna be the best part of the movie, and he was. Visuals were good. Sometimes it was a little cartoonish, but overall it looked pretty good, I thought. I think that's about it for me. It was funny.
I mean,
yeah.
For me, Baby Groot, definitely. He's the one that brought me into the theater. He's the one that stayed, that made me stay. He was like, I just love seeing Baby Groot on screen all the time.
Yeah. He could do no wrong.
He could do no wrong. I thought Rocket Raccoon was cool too. And I think honestly, to tell you the truth, like this movie, I guess we got more of a sense of family in this movie, and more of a sense of like some emotions and stuff, and like some backgrounds that these characters had. Like we actually got to dive into some of these characters where we haven't really seen them like that before. Not that they went all the way deep, but like they touched it. They established more from these characters, and you know, it was a little bit more, or they tried to make it a little bit more emotional than the first one. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, I wasn't excited for the movie before. Yeah. But then when I sat down, for some reason, I just felt super excited, and I really liked the movie. I think the visuals too were the best part. I think the opening sequence was, out of like the whole movie, I think the opening sequence was my favorite part.
It was surprising though.
Yeah, the visuals, the graphics of everything, and the way that it was like a sense of comedy was in the intro. I really liked that.
I like Star-Lord more in this movie than I did in the first one.
Really? He wasn't as cheesy.
Yeah, he was not as cheesy.
They left that for the other characters.
Yeah, for that's
Drax. Another thing, Drax. I love Drax. He's so funny, man.
Drax was good.
There were some parts where the lines were a little bit too cheesy, and like
a little dry.
Yeah, I think he handled it well though.
But overall, I think like his character is just you can't. It's so funny. I found myself dying.
So funny,
yeah.
Yeah, you were laughing a lot.
Yeah, like, I was laughing a lot.
If we can, okay, so using Drax to move on into the bad stuff, right? Because I think I'm done with the good stuff. But I feel like Drax was underused.
He was.
You mean like his abilities?
His abilities, what he was doing, like what were you there for?
Well, for a lot of action, you don't see a lot of that.
Where was he? Yeah. What did he do? Was he just there to bust some jokes? I don't know.
I feel like he was.
Like that's it.
Yeah. He was kind of the comedic relief out of all of them.
He was the comedic relief, but we didn't get to, like, he's the muscle, and we didn't get a sense of that.
We didn't even get a lot of his story. But the thing for me was, like, I didn't feel like the whole universe was threatened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, for what they were going for, you don't feel that everyone's gonna die, and like that's not a statement.
Yeah, the movie just felt really flat to me.
It was.
I felt like there were a lot of cliches too.
A lot.
With, like I don't want to say because of spoilers, but there are a lot of things that have already been done, and it's kind of predicted. Like, okay.
Well, I think they tried to go off the first one, and it just fell flat. Like, it's because it's not new anymore. Yeah. Right. Like we got that with the first one, and they did that, but they doubled it in this movie, and it just fell flat.
Going back to Nebula, that's another thing I didn't like. I felt like she was obviously there to kind of be a background story for Gamora.
Yeah.
Well, I think if they didn't have her...
Yeah, I just felt like their storyline and their conflict felt really forced. And I didn't feel any kind of connection or empathy for what was going on with the two of them.
Yeah.
So I just felt like that was pretty weak.
I couldn't wait for this movie to end.
Really?
I wasn't like bored.
I was enjoying it.
I wasn't bored with it, but I just think it fell flat.
I think some of the jokes in this one were a lot better than some of the jokes in the first one.
But
they sat with me a lot better than the first one. I feel like they made this movie for the now, for the first time that you're watching it. It's not the first time that you watch it.
It's not the kind of movie that you would necessarily say is rewatchable.
Exactly. That's
Well,
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
that's why it fell flat for us.
Yeah.
Was because the tone was so comedic that you don't feel that, oh my god, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
And like the universe is gonna disappear. Like you
Yeah,
don't.
right.
First of all, I think it was a weak villain.
The Marvel's villains are always so weak.
But even the way they made him look, I was like, he doesn't look threatening.
Nothing.
Like nothing about him like screamed villain. And
Marvel needs to step it up. And if by chance they're saving this for Thanos, like when for Infinity Wars, then I'll be like, okay, fine. You guys are saving it for Thanos, so your 10 years of whack villains.
It shouldn't
Winter
be like
Soldier
that.
aside.
You shouldn't have whack movies to say for the best one. Each movie should be
So like you can have them be bad, because right now the way how I'm thinking is Thanos ain't even gonna be that bad.
I felt like out of all the movies, this was the weakest.
Oh my gosh,
Like
this is
MCU
probably
movie?
Yeah.
No.
I
I
think
would not
this
call it the weakest MCU movie.
No, not movie. The villain.
Oh, the villain.
Villain is the weakest. For
this
sure.
is definitely on my low.
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely up there for one of the weakest.
Yeah, one of the weakest villains, and I think it's one of the weakest movies, to tell you the truth. That's just my opinion. The only shining light in this is my boy Baby Groot.
I know.
I can't wait to see him again, but
Yeah, it
Whatever.
just wasn't enough
Yeah.
substance.
all right. So now we're gonna get into our verdict. All right. I'm gonna start this off. Actually, Tony, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sure. I don't know if this is me being generous, but I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the movie from beginning to end, so I'd give it a 7.5. I mentioned it to you guys. I think the soundtrack in the first was still better than this one.
Yeah,
But I really like that they still include the old school songs, because that's what really made me love the first movie. And yeah, I think overall visuals are like good. It makes up for the lack of the story, and
So I give it a 7, which is being a little generous for me anyway. Just because I felt it was more about the comedy than it was substance for
I
me.
agree.
But Baby Groot, like, he could do no wrong for me in this movie, even though he was cheesy sometimes. So that's why it's at a 7. If he wasn't in this movie, like if he wasn't as cute as he was, or like as lovable, this movie would definitely be like a 6. Like, oh yeah. He like saved the movie. He saved the movie for me. Like it wasn't a bad movie. I enjoyed it, but like he was a lot of the reason why I enjoyed the movie. So that's why I give it a 7. So. Yeah.
In terms of comedy, I'm not really a fan of Marvel when it comes to their comedy in the movies. I'm gonna have to give this movie a 6.5. I was gonna give it a 6, but then Baby Groot, he really did push through and whatever. So I'm gonna give this movie a 6.5. I think that this movie definitely it fell flat on the floor. I think it's one of the worst movies that Marvel has made, but if this is their worst, then that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right? In that sense. They did make me laugh, so
still entertaining.
That's the thing. If you go into it knowing it's just going to be an entertaining movie,
But that's the thing,
you won't hate it.
Would you watch a third one?
I would.
I would watch a third one only because it's attached to Marvel and the MCU. If this movie was not attached to the MCU, I would not be watching it.
A lot of the movies I force myself to watch because I was connected.
For the continuity and all the connections and whatever. So I do want to see them again. I want to see them again, but I want to see them with the Avengers now. I think I'm tired of seeing them by themselves.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see them
interact
with different people. Yeah.
All right, well, that will do it for this episode of Cinema Circle. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We have Instagram, so follow us at cinema_circle. You can always email us at cinemacircle1@gmail.com. I want to thank my lovely panel here, Anthony Hunos, Patricia Rostrulo, and I'm your boy, Scenario Shaquille VonJevy. So until next time, peace, stay blessed, and always keep it 1-0-0.
We didn't